I've been going to Korea for the past 3 years for trips that are 2+ weeks with my family of 4. I spent countless hours researching hotels, and I wanted to share some of that knowledge in this video series reviewing hotels in Seoul, Korea. We stayed one night at Four Seasons Seoul in June 2024, and if price isn't an issue, this might be the best overall hotel in Seoul, Korea. Four Seasons Seoul is located north of the Han River, and it's right by Myeongdong, not too far from Hongdae, Yeouido, or Seongsu, but a little bit away from Gangnam or COEX. One of the main reasons why I say this is one of the best hotels in Seoul is because when you walk out, you're so close to the most important spots in the city. It's within 5 minutes of Gwanghwamun and the Gyeongbokgung Palace. Also, you can walk right to Cheonggyecheon, which is such a nice spot to hang out or take a run or walk. You're also really close to Myeongdong, as I mentioned earlier. So even though it's not super close to Gangnam, you can see so much of the history right around this hotel. Four Seasons does not have any traditional loyalty program. So for this day, we were not able to use points. It is part of the Amex Fine Hotels program. However, for this particular stay, I wanted to splurge on a very specific room type, so ended up just going on the website and booking myself. I normally don't book suites, but for this day, there was a room type that I really wanted to stay in. This is the Palace View Executive Suite. As you enter the suite, the living room is very spacious, and you can see the design is more of a classical rather than modern. And the hotel had nice small touches like having the macaroons for the kids. There is also an espresso machine, wine glasses, and a mini bar. The bathroom was very spacious with the tub overlooking the Gyeongbokgung Palace. The bedroom was very spacious as well, and we had the hotel set up a tent for the kids. As you've heard in the name of this room type, you can see the Gyeongbokgung Palace from every room, the living room, the bathroom, and the bedroom. I like the pool much better than the Conrad Hotel's pool from the previous video because there was no limitations, and also there were 3 different pools, the lap pool, the jacuzzi, and the kiddie pool, also with the sauna right by. With our suite, we had access to the Executive Club Lounge on the 28th floor. It was very spacious, and you had great views, including view of the Namsan Tower. We were there in time for the afternoon tea, which was from 3 to 5 p.m., and the food was really nice, especially the traditional snacks. We also checked out the evening cocktail time at 5:30 to 8, which was limited to adults, and the breakfast, which was from 6:30 to 10:30 in the morning. The breakfast was definitely one of the better breakfasts that I've seen in an executive lounge. It was heavy towards the traditional Korean foods, but had some Western options as well. Due to its central location, there are many good dining options around the area. But Four Seasons also has its own restaurants, 5 of them, and 2 bars on its premise. Market Kitchen offers buffet-style meal and has special theme nights like Meat Lovers Nights on Thursdays. Akira Beck is an Asian fusion restaurant by a famous chef. Yu Yuan is a Michelin-starred Chinese restaurant. And there is also Charles H., which is a famous bar downstairs. We decided to try Owl on the 2nd floor because when I'm in Seoul, I'm always looking for those bars that use traditional Korean ingredients to make cocktails. The way they prepared the cocktail was really cool, and the two we tried were really good. Although I prefer Barcham, which is actually not too far away from this hotel. So let's look at the pros and cons of this fine hotel. One is the location is so good for me because you are right at the heart of kind of all the action in the north of the river area. Walking distance to the Gyeongbokgung Palace, to Cheonggyecheon, to other palaces, and also a lot of good food spots, and not too far from Myeongdong. And this is one of the, I think the only maybe hotel that you get a direct view of the Gyeongbokgung Palace from the hotel. The service also is top notch. I've had instances where I kind of said, wow, this is like really cool during my stay, only one night stay. And also it is part of the Amex Fine Hotels program. There is not a lot of cons for this hotel. It's definitely pricey, but I think you get what you pay for. There's also no loyalty program that you can either use points or get points from the stay. And it's not close to Gangnam. It's not super far, but it's not, super close. And the design of the hotel, inside interior, it's not very modern if that's something that you're looking for. So if you're willing to pay the price, $400, $500, $600 per night, I would definitely recommend this hotel. It's in the central location and service is top notch. You can't go wrong with it. Thank you for watching my review of the Four Seasons Seoul Hotel. Please feel free to subscribe if you're interested in seeing more hotel reviews, especially in Seoul. And please leave a comment if you have any questions or any feedback. Thank you and have a great day.